hackers are taking a much more sophisticated approach to hacking small businesses. And a lot of companies think that they're not a target, but the truth is that this is a business for organizations. Their business is to hack companies. It's not just somebody sitting in a basement somewhere that has a vendetta against somebody. It's an organized company overseas, and they have health insurance, and they have commissions, and all this. And it's really important that people understand this, because it's a dangerous world. And I'm not saying this just to scare people, but just to give an idea, before the pandemic, back in 2018, I send a lot of emails to prospects. And so when a prospect gets compromised, essentially what happens in a hack, usually in a phishing attempt, is they will basically start sending out emails to everybody in their inbox. And, back in 2019, I was getting maybe one of these a month. Towards the beginning of 2019, the beginning of COVID, hackers stated they were going to take the high road and not hack healthcare organizations and companies that were associated with COVID, so that they could help the cause. And that was a total lie. And then it kept growing. And towards the beginning of the year, it was more around a couple a month. And then now I'm getting 4 or 5 a week. And there's just so many attempts happening, and the majority of it is phishing attempts. But there's also impersonations, where people will pose as your boss or as a coworker that needs something. There's always urgency tied to it, and so people really have to be vigilant, because it can take anybody in your company can just click on a link, and you are in a world of hurt. And we've had some situations where another MSP recently was compromised, another managed service provider in the area. And essentially what happened is the support system that the managed service provider uses was compromised, and sent out essentially a hack to all of their clients. And it's a really dangerous world where people who are claiming to be experts are getting hacked, and anybody can bring down a company with just a click.